What up, folks? I'm Ultrazilla, and today I have a review of the Hiya Toys Alien Kane Facehugger Attack, Dallas in Spacesuit, Lambert in Spacesuit, and of course, Ripley in Spacesuit. That's right, my Zillions, courtesy of Hiya Toys, we are taking a look at this very exciting quartet. The crew of the Nostromo. Oh yeah. Here they are. Well, not everybody, but here's everybody in spacesuits. And that is super, super cool. It's been a bit since we've done any humans from Hiya Toys. We initially did Superman and Batman from the Injustice line. Here we have some alien human figures, and this is super exciting. The only one I got to open during the unboxing was Ripley, so without any further ado, let's get to this review. And here's the team all out of the package, and I just have to say, go, go, Power Rangers! Do, 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 do. Anywho, I had to get that out of my system. Let's start with the articulation on these guys, okay? You got the shoulder movement. All right, you see these move out of the way. You got bicep swivel. You have a... Oh, that's it. It's just a bicep swivel. They cannot bend the arm. I thought they could, but I don't think they can. Then the hands move, so it's just a swivel this way. Unless this is far too deep in there. Oh, we had a helmet removed, which is good because the head is on a ball joint. So if you want to take all of this off of here, pop that on, you can't see that that's the neck is on the ball joint, so it can turn and stuff. Body moves like so. The legs split that much, goes forward, goes back. Get some movement in there. The legs do not bend too much, and the feet kind of on a rocker. So yeah, that's oh wait, there is an elbow bend in there. See that? How come I can't do it on this side? Oh, there it is. It's not aligned right. So there you go. So that's something to watch out for. Not aligned right elbows. I mean, you're not getting a lot of motion out of it just because of the way it's constructed, you know, the way the suit is constructed. So do keep that in mind, and these swivel too. But yeah, that's the articulation on all of these guys. So I'm just going to show you one. Let's keep things on Dallas, though. Proportions are really nice. I really like how they look. With or without the helmets, it's pretty good. You do have this, you know, piping, wire, tubing is good. That's just going to hang about here without it, but you can't do it, and I think it's pretty good. So let's take a look at his head sculpt first. And, you know, it's okay. These are not like photo... actually, I think it is photo printed. It's not like a... Okay. It's not a perfect likeness or anything, but it's not a bad-looking face. Like, it doesn't look terrible. I mean, it's a little pixelated, yes. But, you know, like when you put this on, it's actually not so bad. And I think that's kind of the point. So everything around the head looks pretty good, though. I do like that. This part here is really nicely painted. You know, it's decently done. And then this part here goes in like... Oh, nope, I keep doing that. Oh, I dropped something. Okay, so you do have to take off the head. That's why the head is a little bit easy to take out. To get that in, like so, and then, if I can find the head, then you want to get the head into the joint, and then you can pop this up here. The tubing does go right in there, which is nice. Backpack is really nicely done. Nice coppers, reds, blues, good sculpt. This part looks good. Again, why am I forgetting? The tubing looks good sculpt on the tubing. And then the helmet, again, you got that copper, which is good with the blues and reds, which is really nice. A little yellow in there, too. Nice shape. Looks really, really cool. That late 70s aesthetic. Giger, you know, I really like it. Really, really cool. See, like, when you look at this like this, man, that's fine. I think it's fine. It's got a really cool fishbowl effect, and I really like that a lot. Chest plate looks really nice. Again, the same kind of motif and colors. Same thing on the shoulder pads. Beautiful sculpt. Really, really nice. I really like it. I do like the pink of his outfit and the dirtiness over it. I think that looks really good. I like these arm pads here, which are cool. And then, like, you know, I just like this, you know, outfit a lot. The hands look really good. This little piece here. Now, all of these guys have, like, the same body going on. And there's, like, only one thing that I've noticed so far that's really different. And that is that Ripley, which is the white one, does not have this piece here in the crotch. So, I have these little holsters. We'll take a look at that later with accessories. Didn't start out with accessories this time, just for a little bit of a difference. Some pouches. Some more stuff going on here, which is interesting. And these big pads again. They just look like weirdly put together outfits. Shoes are really nice. I like it a lot. I like the red. So, very nicely done. I do like the outfit quite a bit. Taking a look at Lambert here. She is the Blue Ranger. And she's pretty good. And she lost her head. Oh my god. That one keeps happening with that. So, blues look good though. And I like the wash over it. It's really nice. Shoes again look really cool. Just done in gray, brown this time. But I like it. I like the teal in there. That looks really cool. So that looks great. It looks like patina, which is excellent on this. I really like that a lot. Good looking. Really good looking. This excess blue here is yeah, that looks like a mess up, unfortunately. Yeah, this is kind of a mess up. But all the rest looks pretty good here. No doubt about it. Then we got a head in here that's floating around. But the helmet looks really good in these colors again. I do like it. And then you could take that off. Take that off. We'll pop this on here to get a better look-see. And again, it doesn't really look like the actual actress. Veronica, was that Veronica Cartwright? No. Was it? No. Who's Veronica Cartwright? Is she from Aliens? Am I getting my movies mixed up? Anyway, the head sculpt is really nice. I mean, I like it. It's not Lambert, but I like it. You know, like, it's a good-looking human head sculpt. And somebody was like, you know, in one of my videos had like expressed concern. Or was it a video? Or was it? Could have been in a Hiya Toys forum. Like expressing concern over them doing G.I. Joe. But G.I. Joe, like, they don't do realistic head sculpts. You know, it's not like based on any person. So you should be happy with what you're seeing here because I think that's going to translate really well into G.I. Joe. So, anywho, I do like this. I think it looks good. Next, we got poor Kane, who's got, you know, a different helmet, obviously. But the body again, is the same. Nice colors, though. I really like, you know, this, like, muted yellow. It's really cool. There's some beige, oranges. Good looking. I mean, the colors just really make everything look different. I like that a lot. So, yeah, I mean, all of these look great. Again, that patina look is really nice. Really good looking. I do like this one. I like them all. Color-wise, I like them all. I think the suits look great. I really like them. So let's talk about this one. This is awesome. First off, you have the helmet here, the glass that's been like shattered through because a facehugger got through it. That is awesome. I really like how that's done. Helmet is so cool. So that looks great. I love that. So you take that off and bam, there you go. You don't even need to see his face because it has a facehugger on it. And that looks absolutely fantastic. Really like that a lot. The facehugger looks perfectly done all the way to the back of the head. Really, really nice. Now, do we see more in there? I don't know. Let's find out because I didn't actually take this out to look at it. And there you go. Tail and everything. Awesome. How cool is that, guys? And no, it does not come off. But yeah, that is awesome. Really, really, really dig that. Last but not least, we have Ripley. This is the only one that I opened during my unboxing, and she looks really good. So I like the white outfit a lot. You know, I think it looks awesome. I really like the gray on top of the white. That looks really good. It just looks super clean. Even her, you know, backpack is different with the colors, which is really, really well done. This isn't in, but that looks great. The white helmet. Super cool. She's got like like painted fingernails almost. But that looks great. I love how that looks. Nice detail. And again, she doesn't have the whatever that thing is on them. But I really like this outfit. I think it looks really cool in white. Beautifully done, in my opinion. And of course, same thing with everybody. You can take off the top. You're going to have to take off her entire head to get the head out of there. Be careful not to destroy the noses, which I feel like I'm doing right now on this. If a nose is chipped, you know why. So let's put it back on. And, you know, again, not quite Ripley, but a nice looking head sculpt, you know? And with the helmets on, I do feel like it evokes Ripley fine. So I don't mind this. Yeah, I did mess up the nose a little bit, as you can see. So, you know, it's digitally printed, obviously, but it's too much as far as that digital printing goes. But with the naked eye, honestly, you don't see it. You don't see it at all. You see it zoomed in here on the camera, but that's about it. And, you know, she doesn't have that little, little interior helmet thing. Head wrap, whatever that's called. Cap. It's like a cap. You just see her hair, which is pretty cool. So, you know, it's not bad. It's not bad. I don't think any of these are bad, honestly. I kind of dig them. For accessories, first up, all four of them come with the alien base here with 2 H-clips, so you could clip them all together. Lambert comes with a pair of extra hands. They all do, they might be slightly different. There's a trigger hand and a regular hand, like a regular, like kind of fisty holding hand there. We get this thing, I think it's some sort of, oh, it's a like flashlight. I remember this now. So that's pretty cool. At first I was like, is this like some sort of communicator? But flashlight, which is cool. It looks really good. And she has this really cool gun. I think think Dallas comes with this one too. We'll check it out in a second, but that's really nice. And I guess you can put it through this holster like this, something like that. I don't know. I tried. And all the same stuff for Dallas, just a different color for the hands. Kane does not come with a gun, but he does have the flashlight. And his hands are a little bit different. They're both like, one's kind of like a little hand, holding hand for this, and the other one is just a fist hand. Ripley, of course, would have a white hand with those little red things at the end. Kind of red and black, I think, which are cool. And she has a really nice looking pistol. All these guns are like very Star Wars. Really like that. That's pretty cool. She does not have a holster though. She could have used a holster. But she does not have one. But that's really, really nicely done. And for a size comparison, here are the astronauts. Astronauts? Why not? With a bunch of other Hiya toys you might have in your collection, including Alien Big Shot behind them. And my final thoughts, I like these figures, I do. They're just fun it's fun to have some human figures. It really is, you know, like, since I've been getting the Hiya toy stuff, I haven't gotten much in terms of humans. Just in the beginning, I got some of the Injustice figures, so these are pretty awesome to have. Yes, the likenesses aren't exact, but they are cool figures, good representations at this scale, which is not easy to do. And like I said, I actually think the face sculpts are pretty good. Again, you know, I mentioned this earlier, but I think fans of like G.I. Joe, you know, should be happy with what you're gonna get for those, because again, those are not based on any actual humans. So, and these are done well, so that bodes well for that line. But I like these. Yes, there's, you know, it's a lot of reuse here, but the unique heads are really, really cool. I like the different outfits. I just think the paint is pretty good throughout. I think I had like one like paint mishap that I talked about, but that's it. Otherwise, I think these are really cool. And there you go, guys. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts below, but please, please sub if you love Hiya toys, because while this is my last review of this batch of Hiya review samples, and I do thank them for sending these over, there's going to be more in the future, and I can't wait to get back into some more Hiya toys. So jump aboard, check out some other stuff. I slammed my light with my finger, and I hope you dug it. Till next time, peace out, peace.